You're sent underwater for 90 days. No sun, no fresh air, no way to leave. And once this hatch closes, you are completely dependent on machines just to breathe. Inside a nuclear submarine, around 130 people live inside a sealed steel tube, hundreds of meters below the ocean. No windows, no outside contact, no natural environment. Everything keeping them alive, air, water, temperature, is artificially created. Because out there, the ocean isn't survivable. Air doesn't exist down here. It's manufactured. Oxygen is extracted from water, using powerful electrical systems that split it apart. But that process creates hydrogen, an explosive gas. So even breathing comes with risk. At the same time, over 100 people are constantly producing carbon dioxide. Without removal, the air becomes toxic within hours. So the submarine runs a continuous chemical loop, scrubbing the air, recycling it, monitoring every molecule. And the result? The air never feels normal. It carries a constant chemical smell, a reminder that nothing here is natural. You're surrounded by water, but you can't use it. Everything has to be processed, desalinated, recycled, and even then, it's limited. Some sailors wait over 2 weeks just to take their first shower. Waste. It doesn't disappear. It has to be carefully compressed, weighted, and ejected into the ocean through a system that cannot fail. Because if it does, you're dealing with pressure and contamination inside a sealed environment. There isn't enough room for everything. So food is stored everywhere, under beds, inside walls, even under the floor. At the start of a mission, the crew literally walks on top of their food supply, and over time, the floor slowly disappears. As they eat through it, the submarine physically changes. As the mission goes on, there aren't enough beds, so they share them. You sleep, then someone else takes your place. Still warm, still carrying their presence. Your space? A narrow compartment, barely big enough to turn. No privacy, no silence, just constant mechanical noise. And people, always people, now remove sunlight completely. For months, your brain loses its sense of time. Day and night stop existing. Sleep becomes unstable. Fatigue builds, and small things start to feel bigger. Because there's nowhere to go, nowhere to reset. Even communication with home is limited. Short messages, delayed, and sometimes filtered. Bad news might not even reach you until the mission is over. Now imagine something fails. A fire inside a closed environment. Fire doesn't just burn. It consumes oxygen, the same oxygen keeping everyone alive. Or a collision. At high speed, one impact can crush entire sections of the submarine. There are emergency systems, protocols, but they all depend on one thing. Everything else still working. Because underwater, there's no outside help. So why choose this? Because once you're inside, you're not just working. You're part of a system. Every person depends on everyone else. Not just for success, for survival. That creates something rare. Trust. Because living underwater for months isn't just about surviving the ocean. It's about surviving a completely artificial world that can't stop working, even for a second. And once you've lived like that, breathing real air again doesn't feel normal. If you want to see what life is like in places most people will never experience, subscribe.